a nightclub reveller who murdered a rugby player of exceptional qualities and injured 4 other people with a knife, has been jailed for life and ordered to serve a minimum of 28 years in prison. Jake Hill, 25, stabbed 5 people in around 20 seconds outside the Eclipse nightclub in Bodmin, Cornwall, with a serrated hunting knife that he had hidden in a nearby hedge. Mr Riddiough-Allen, 32, who was the 5th person to be stabbed, suffered a fatal wound to his abdomen. After trying to intervene to help others, he died at the scene. The judge said Hill enjoyed the image of being a hardman and had not shown a shred of remorse for the murder. Mrs. Justice Cutts told Hill that the death of Mr. Riddiough-Allen, the injuries caused to 4 others in the early hours of April the 30th last year, were due to Hill's decision to carry a knife that night. The judge sentenced Jake Hill to life imprisonment with a minimum term of 28 years for the murder of Mr. Riddiough-Allen and 4 counts of Section 18, wounding with intent. Tia Taylor, 22, who attacked Mr. Riddiough-Allen as he laid injured on the ground, received a 3-year prison sentence for manslaughter and perverting the course of justice. Chelsea Powell, 23, was jailed for 15 months for perverting the course of justice by lying to police following the incident. During the trial, Truro Crown Court heard that Hill joined a fight between 15 revellers outside the club shortly after 3 a.m. on the 30th of April last year. A disturbance broke out between groups of people in the street after the venue closed. Victims were either stabbed or slashed in the melee by Hill, who had collected the blade from a nearby hedge where he had hidden it prior to entering the nightclub. Powell and Taylor both deliberately lied to frustrate the police in their investigation. Hill was found hiding in the loft at Taylor's address following the stabbing after she told officers nobody else was home. Powell, 22, of Granny's Green, Bodmin, was found not guilty of murder and manslaughter. She was found guilty of perverting the course of justice. Tia Taylor, 22, of Northey Road, Bodmin, admitted charges during the trial of manslaughter and perverting the course of justice. After all 3 were found guilty, Emma Norrish, Detective Constable of Devon and Cornwall Police, said, "We welcome the verdict reached by the jury after hearing the evidence and deliberating on their decisions. This has been a long and complex investigation and trial, and we now await the sentencing of the 3 defendants. I hope the outcome will begin to bring some closure to Michael's family and friends and to the surviving victims." In a statement issued by police, Mr. Riddiough-Allen's family said they were campaigning against knife crime. The journey that has led us here from the night Michael died, though long and painful, has opened our eyes to the growing problem in our society, they said. This journey has given us the purpose and the motivation to try and make a difference. Whilst we are grateful to our justice system and its ability to uphold the laws of our society, the verdicts are not a victory. There are no winners here. It is not just our family who lost someone they loved that night, they added. The families of Tia Taylor, Chelsea Powell and Jake Hill have been torn apart by the evil of that night, the presence of a knife. With no knife, the devastating events of that night would not have happened. Mrs. Justice Cutts described the murder as a paradigm case of the dangers of carrying knives. Please like this video, please comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my crime channel. Thank you.